So that's what we call as a cloud storage.
So, what is cloud storage? Imagine you have a virtual hard drive where you can store your pictures, videos, and documents and more. Instead of being stuck on your physical device, your pictures, your photos, your videos, your documents, and more are accessible from all over the world. So how does it work? Okay, let me break it down. When you upload a file to the cloud, it's sent to the data centers. Huge facilities filled with servers that store your information. These servers have backup systems and encryptions to keep your data safe. Next, why should we use cloud storage? There are 4 main reasons why we should use cloud storage. The first thing is because of the accessibility. You can access your file from all over the world. So for example, if I want to send the file to my boss in Indonesia from Japan, all I need to do is put my file on the link and then send the link to my boss through email, Line, WhatsApp, and any other platforms. And then my boss, he will receive the email and he just can open the file like just in a second. The second one is speed. Like what I showed you in the intro, we can share files just with the links, and it only takes more or less 1 second for my boss to access the file. The third one is backup and security. We can limit our access. We can limit who can see our files in the settings. So for example, I only want my boss to see it. So I put on my Google Drive only my boss email or maybe his assistant's email so that only them can access the file. Next, collaboration. So with cloud storage, you can let 2 or more people access the file at the same time, at the same moment. So teams, they can work together in real time on the same documents. Okay, next. There are some cloud storage providers that are already popular nowadays. The first one is Google Drive, as what I used in the intro. It is owned by Google, and it is great for collaboration and Google Workspace users. The second one is iCloud. If you're an Apple user or you use the Apple ecosystem, like for example you use MacBook, you use iPhone, you use iPad, it is good for you to utilize this iCloud features because you can share your files from one device to another in just a second. Not really a second, but it can save you a lot of time. The third one is OneDrive. OneDrive is perfect for Microsoft users. So if you use Microsoft Office tools, these providers might be good for you. Okay, next. I believe that there's nothing perfect in this world, including cloud storage. So let's look some of the pros and cons on how should we utilize it and what should we consider when we are going to use cloud storage. First, let's look at some positive sides. First, you are able to access the file from anywhere you are. Like what I mentioned earlier, you can open the link from wherever you are as long as you have Wi-Fi. Secondly, it saves space on your devices. So you don't need to think about your phone storage or your laptop storage. All you need to think about is the storage on your let's say Google Drive account or on your Microsoft account. Thirdly, it provides an easy backup solution. Wait, let's pause it right there. So I mentioned that you can backup your file, but how can we do it? In Google Drive, for example, you can just open the file and then select the files you want to back up and then drop them into your Google Drive folder. Or you can also use the automatic features where Google Drive will automatically back up your files like monthly, daily, yearly, or weekly. However, if you use that features, it takes quite a lot of storage in your Google Drive. Okay, so that's how can you back up your file. Let's continue. However, when there's a pros, there's a cons. The first cons or drawbacks from cloud storage is internet connection. You always have to be connected to an internet in order to access those files. The other cons is that it needs some extra cost for you to have an extra storage. So for example, in Google Drive, you only have 15 gigabyte for free. So if you need more storage, you need to pay for it. After we understand what are the pros and the cons, now let's talk about the future improvement. Cloud storage is evolving. With AI, edge computing, and quantum technologies, the cloud is becoming faster, smarter, and even more secure. In nowadays, if we upload our file on cloud storage, we have to organize it by ourselves. We have to rename it, we have to categorize it. But imagine in the future, once you upload your file in the cloud storage, it all will be organized by the AI. That might be one of the future improvements that could happen. Okay, now let's wrap it up. We understand why should we use cloud storage, we understand what is cloud storage, we understand the pros and the cons, we also understand what is the future projection, future improvement. Cloud storage isn't just a convenience, it's a necessity in our digital world. Whether you are sharing files, working with a team, or safeguarding your data, it's a tool that makes life easier and more efficient. So that is cloud storage. I hope you have a better understanding about what cloud storage is and why should you use it and what you should consider if you want to use it. I've learned something, and bye bye.